when people hear the word human trafficking, they immediately think of that young sex worker that is forced to be a prostitute. And certainly a large subset of trafficking victims is that profile. But it is actually much wider. The components of trafficking that I tell my students are force, fraud, and coercion. And it doesn't matter the kind of work that might be. Talk to individuals and people think slavery is gone. It's a problem of the past. And that 30 billion, if it is that many, or it may be even more, that really contrasts with, say, the 12.5 million that were estimated to be enslaved during the 350-year period of the transatlantic slave trade. We really wanted to figure out, well, what can academics do to really partner with practitioners that are in the trenches, really trying to find the potential victims, trying to find help for those that have been rescued. And we realized that a lot of government organizations, INGOs, NGOs, and civil society, they're really betting on awareness campaigns, in particular entertainment education. So there's these large projects by UNICEF, MTV, World Education, that they're trying to make people aware of the problem. And they are hoping that that awareness can really drive the numbers down, that more people will be aware of what is dangerous, and then more people will be aware of how to help. We partnered with a number of nonprofits that have been using these kind of programming tools for years, and they're all just so excited about this research because what they had was some money to accomplish awareness campaigns. What they didn't have were resources to study it. So that is a gap that we're excited to fill, to really be able to do actionable research where this information can directly then go to these individuals that are in the trenches that really want to figure out how they should allocate their money to really make their messages count, to make their dollars count, and how to reduce this problem. We're also interested in the kinds of messages. There are awareness campaigns that are really trying to scare people, and so it's more of a fear appeal. It's like, just really, really be careful. These terrible things can happen. And then there's others that have taken more of an empowerment, kind of positive appeal strategy. And we're curious what appeal which appeal is more impactful, and maybe on what dimensions. It's really a bigger problem that has nothing to do with awareness. It has to do with poverty. When you have all of these obstructions to individuals that are just incredibly poor, people start taking risks. They are keenly aware that really bad things could happen, but they are taking risks because there are no other options. And it is heartbreaking to see those families where they know about human trafficking. They know that their daughter could be taken away, but they also know that their daughter could end up in a factory, make money, potentially be abused, but make more money than what they would be able to have in their community, so they take that chance. That is always my hope anytime I start a new research project of, can I figure out some piece of information here that's going to help some group make better decisions, whether it's that individual that is making that decision around their families, or it's that nonprofit figuring out how to allocate their money and their human capital to really help the problem.